So like this is coming from Swami Maharaj, that he is the divinely empowered incarnation of Mahaprabhu's Nam Sankirtan. Mahaprabhu's Nam Sankirtan's divinely empowered incarnation is Swami Maharaj. So in this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he blessed and transferred his mercy in his heart, and that's how he preached the holy names around the world. There are other devotees also, but God's desire was to preach through him. Through Rupa Goswami, established the Bhakti Tattva and preached Bhakti Tattva. So Mahaprabhu is giving separate duties to different devotees. He's in their own form also. But to which work shall be given to whom is decided by God. It's like he's independent in that. Like Rupa Goswami Pad, Sanatan Goswami Pad, Jeev Goswami Pad. All they are eternal associates of Mahaprabhu. They're not less. One is Lavang Manjari, Vilas Manjari. Someone is Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari. So, Mahaprabhu is making the decision. There's no doubt in this. By Rupa Goswami, why? Why not through Sabrup Damodar established? Because he has independent desire. He decides who he transfers his powers to. When Rupa Goswami met in Prayag, so Mahaprabhu is saying, I give him all the power, transfer all my power in Prayag. So devotee is asking that Rupa Manjari knows everything even more than Mahaprabhu. So this is just for pastime norms, because they know in transcendental world, not in this world. What do they say? A pure jiva? Okay, they are eternal associates. They know everything. In jiva there is like no lack of knowledge. Jivas, they are coming in Shuddha Sattva. There is no like lack of knowledge. Through Maya, because it's they're contaminated by Maya, they have their knowledge is covered. So there is no lack of knowledge in jivas. The knowledge is covered because of Maya. Like the soul in you, the soul knows everything. But in this material world, by coming here, the knowledge is covered. That's why it's coming as unknowledgeable. We're not unknowledgeable actually. The jiva is like part and parcel of God. Like fire and a spark of fire. They both have burning potency. So in the spark of fire, there is a burning potency. In the same way, jivas, they are part and parcels of God, and because of that, so it's like a spark of fire and they have the burning potency. A jiva is not like unknowledgeable. You understand this? They know, but the knowledge is covered. A jiva atma, a jiva soul, the soul knows everything. The pure form of soul, it knows everything. The knowledge, right now, it's covered. It's covered with Maya. And that's how it's coming as like unknowledgeable thing. You're understanding my point. Like in this, the soul in this body that is residing in this body, that soul, there is transcendental knowledge in the soul, but that transcendental knowledge with Maya, it is covered. How can we get rid of it? Once it's Maya away, then so should the Avisheshatma manifest? Should the Sattva Visheshatma it manifest?
वो दूसरी विचार बात है जी कहते साधक उसमें व्याख्या किया साधक
who is sadhak and who is siddha?
सिद्ध जो होता है वो
Who is
भगवान का
Siddha?
सब परिकर होता है.
Siddhas, they are the eternal associates.
जैसे
Like
सिद्ध भी कई प्रकार के होता है.
there are many type of Siddhas also.
कोई साधन के द्वारा सिद्धि प्राप्ति होती
Someone attains Siddhi by sadhan,
है और नित्य सिद्ध
by
भगवान का
process,
परिकर
and
होता है.
someone are
नित्य
eternal associates. So there is,
है
so it is like
और
this.
परिकर होता है. कई
And there are eternal associates. There are many categories like this. Like who is eternal associates, who is sadhak, who is devotee,
साधन के द्वारा सिद्धि प्राप्त
who attains sadhan
संप्राप्त
through those who attain Siddhi with sadhan
सिद्धि अनेक प्रकार के
themselves. There are
विचार
many
सूक्ष्म
categories
से
if you analyze deeply.
हमने तो वही सुना था. जैसे आपने एक बार गोवर्धन की वो चल रही थी परिक्रमा, तो आपने बताया था कि जब जीव तत्व साधन सिद्ध है उस धाम में जाता है, तो एक परिकर तत्व होता है वो अलग रहता है, और जो साधन सिद्धि
The
करके वो आता
devotee
है
is
वो भी अलग
asking
रहता है. तो इसको एक तत्व नहीं मान सकते कि वो परिकर
that
तत्व
sadhan siddha and eternal associates are different. So eternal associates, they are like manifestations from God's manifesting power potency, and their service,
भगवान के बार जैसे नित्य रहता है.
they have like eternal service.
स्वतंत्रमयी सेवा का है.
It's called Swatantramay Seva, like independent
जीव मुक्त होकर के
service.
जब
And
पूरी
jivas,
जगत में जा रहे हैं,
when they liberate and they reach the world, they what is called Paratantra
जैसे
Seva.
आप मंजरी तक प्राप्त कर
Like for example, if you become Manjari,
रूप मंजरी
Rupa Manjari
है, वहीं पर
is
रूप
there,
मंजरी सेवा कर रही है.
and the service that Rupa Manjari is doing,
निकटगत सेवा होगा.
it is like very close
आप
service.
जब
He's doing
इधर
intimate
पर
service.
से जब जा रहे हैं,
When you're going from here,
मंजरी तक प्राप्त करने पद प्राप्त करने पर भी
even if you become a
आपका सेवा
Manjari,
होगा निकटगत दूरगत सेवा.
you will serve from like bit of distance
इतने तक
under the guidance of
दो
someone.
प्रकार के. एक
These are two
दूरगत
things.
एक निकटगत
One is
स्वतंत्रमयी
like close and direct service, and one is
जैसे
like
रूप मंजरी आदि जो है,
the Rupa Manjari. They are doing it.
परिकर होने के नाते
They're because they are eternal associates. They are
स्वतंत्रमयी सेवा दिखाते हैं. स्वतंत्रमयी सेवा
serving independently, directly. They are deciding themselves
आज
that today
कौन सा लीला करना है,
what Radhaji will Leela pastime will do today and how will she do today. They decide.
इसलिए वो लोग
That's
डिसीजन
why
लेते हैं.
they have the deciding power.
अनेक प्रकार के
Like there are
मंत्री महल के सदस्य
there are
होते हैं.
many types of ministers in the cabinet.
आज नहीं वो मंत्री में से होते हैं, जैसे कोई कैबिनेट मंत्री होता
Like
है,
there are ministers in cabinet.
कोई जनरल मंत्री होता है,
Someone is a general secretary, someone is like finance minister. The
किंतु अपनी अपनी
prime minister
department
is
अलग
one, but the departments are different. The word minister is same, but the different departments are there. In the same way,
आज
like
राधा कृष्ण की कौन सा लीला में
what Leela of Radha Krishna will happen today? What pastime will they perform?
ये जो
And how will they perform?
करना जो है,
Leelas that are manifesting,
आदि ये करेंगे. ये सब तो मंजरी आदि.
the Manjaris, they decide and they
ये जो
assist
कहते हैं निकुंज
in the.
वृत्ति के लिए
That's why it is coming Nikunja Yunurati ke liye siddhai.
तत्रादि रक्ष उति वल्लभस्व वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंद. राधा कृष्ण की
Radha Krishna's meeting pastime,
दोनों को मिलाने में जो लीला है,
their meeting pastime,
किस प्रकार वो लीला
how are they meeting and how to perform that Leela?
साधन सिद्धा गोपी
They are done by sadhan siddha gopis.
आज और
The gopis that have become gopis through sadhan by process. And one is the nitya siddha gopis, the eternal
इनकी
ones.
सेवा तो एक तो निकटगत सेवा होती
First they are serving directly. And
है, जैसे राधा कृष्ण की
like Radha Krishna's,
क्या बोले बालों पर जो है वो करना,
like on their
फूलों
hairs,
के दर श्रृंगार करना.
they have to decorate it with beautiful flowers.
ये फूल कौन कौन चुन करके ले
Who are picking these flowers?
जो साधन से
The sadhan siddha. The Rupa Manjari will give instruction to someone, oh, go bring these flowers, and then they will pick the flowers and give to Rupa Manjari.
आज ये फूल की किस प्रकार सजाना है,
How to decorate the flower, which flower you need.
सजाने तो भी तो एक प्रकार कला होता है.
It's an art to decorate also.
प्रकार का होता है, जैसे ऐसे होता
It's an art to decorate using flowers
है.
also.
सब फूलों की
And there are specific flowers need for decorating hairs. And they make garlands also. They give instruction, okay, make this garland. So they bring a
किस
garland.
प्रकार राधा राधा जी के
But how to
सजाया जाए, ये
put the garland on Srimati Radhika, this Rupa Manjari decides. Garland is made by Sadhan Siddh, but the garland is offered by Rupa Manjari, and in which way she offers, where to put, so Rupa Manjari decides. Like Sakhi Nitya Sakhi Pran Prishta Ki Lalita Devi, they are on like higher level. Sometimes they giving order instructions also to Sakhis, because they're Jateshwari. Like they're the all the Yuthesh, like they're the head of the youthful forms. They head, and they, like in army there's a in India there are how many battalions are there? They used to teach this. There are many battalions. Like general, captain, like a large body of troops ready for battle, but many different battalions for different purposes.
सिख का पूरा रेजिमेंट बना हुआ है और उसका इंचार्ज एक ऐसे ही गोरखा बैटेलियन है तो गोरखा वाले जितने भी है उनका एक बैटेलियन को बन गया और उनका एक हेड हो गया
मैं था ना उसमें क्या बोले
So there's like head of a battalion.
नेशनल कैडेट 3 साल किया ना सर्टिफिकेट
So
बंगाल 42
in Bengal 42 there was a
कॉलेज में है ना
हमारे यहाँ पे स्कूल में भी लगा
so Gurudev is talking about a battalion that he saw in a group that he saw in his college. So that's plus people at that time. So Gurudev is saying Bengal 42 NCC camp is like in National Credit Corps camp in schools and colleges. Since school there's student level, Gurudev is saying he has been a part of NCC camp during college. National Credit Corps. So these are like camps by army people conducted in colleges.
Bengal 42.
It's like the name was Bengal 42 of that camp. What is saying I have the certificate also. It was 18, 19. So in that it was compulsory to be 18 plus.
National Credit Corps.
It was like National Cadet Code, NCC camp. So 18 to 19 years old when Gurudev was at that age, he's saying he was part of NCC camp. When I was studying in college, they were giving training for NCC. If you want, the training was optional. It's very hard. If the battle happens, they will call you. You have to make a signature on the form before joining the camp. And they give money also, no? They give the money if you join the NCC camp. At that time, it's free, but at that time we used to pay money to join that camp. You have to pay college fees to join the camp also.
तो हम इससे जो पैसे होता था वो पैसा हम उसमें चला जाता उसमें मैंने 2-3 जगह में मैंने ट्रेनिंग किया था.
So Gurudev Singh, he took trainings in 3 places in Bengal, different 3 places. They like trigger rifles. Like they put you on the ground and they have specific drills. Like knowing the part of the guns. Like they make you lie on the like some drills on the ground. You have to march properly with like left right. Like 50 kilograms. like 10 kilograms on your right shoulder, 10 kilograms left shoulder, right shoulder. Like total you carry 50 kilograms on your body. Like you have some. And that time they were giving stones to us for training, but the weapons they used to weight around 50 kilograms. So the camp is very very hard. They used to give stones to carry and practice with weight. So slowly and slowly you practice. I was 19-year-old with young body. You're like, okay, no problem. At that time the body is very very strong. You have to run many kilometers. Different days had different rules. That today, you know, like Bengal 42 was the name of the camp, and it's like a number as different districts, like different provinces, districts. So because we were based in Bengal, so they were like Bengal 42. The codes of the camps. If you are in UP, and they will say UP 42, or they put a number after it, after your state name.
इस कॉलेज में रह के भी आप ग्रंथ पढ़ते थे क्या?
So, devotee is asking, Gurudev, did you study any scripture when you were in college? So, Gurudev is saying at that time in the college, in education system, they used to teach Chaitanya Charitamrita, Vidyapati, Chandidas, their commentaries, Meghdut, and some scriptures were there in the subjects of the education system at that time.
ये जो प्राकृत कवि हैं, इन्होंने 9 रसों का वर्णन किया है. तो ये जो हमारे 12 रस है, इसी में से 9 रस.
So these poets have explained about 9 type of rasas. So the 12 type of rasas, they are the 9 in them. The devotee is asking.
तो जो ये 9 रस हैं, ये हमारे 12 रसों में से 9 रस हैं.
So Gurudev is saying, like some are included in the 12 and some are not. Like these like these poets don't accept the deep rasas. For example, in ancient rasa scriptures, the name is coming. Chaitanya Charitamrita. What's the name? They don't accept the paramour mood, the rasa that is of paramour mood, and they accept the other rasas. They don't accept the paramour mood. Rupa Goswami is explained about 12 rasas. Devotee is saying. So Rupa Goswami established the paramour mood. In his commentary, it is coming also. Transcendental. This is about transcendental world. You cannot understand by material mind. You follow bhakti and then you realize. It's like a transcendental drama with transcendental heroes and heroines. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is coming. These rasas cannot be realized by. In Adi Leela 4th chapter, this verse is there. What is it? Like these people don't know about these transcendental rasa. So Rupa Goswami Pad in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, who wrote it specifically, and he defined bhakti. It's not in any other scripture. The definitions given by Rupa Goswami Pad are unique and unparalleled. So in college, did they used to teach Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? Guru said, no, those scriptures were not in the education system. Chaitanya Charitamrita was there in the education system. It was a subject, but slowly and slowly, the atheist government they came and they changed the education system. The education departments depend on the governance, the government parties. Today's world is like today's education system is like Sanskrit is like dead language. They used to teach Sanskrit very nicely before at my age, but this UP government today is trying to start teaching Sanskrit again and encourage the language Sanskrit, because nowadays no one is teaching Sanskrit. It is completely vanquished. You study the language of your land mother tongue. You have to prefer your mother tongue, but with that you have to study Sanskrit also.
जैसे हम
Like
बंगाली बन गए,
I am Bengali,
बंगाली तो हमें
so
बंगाली
that's
फर्स्ट
why
लैंग्वेज रहेगा,
my Bengali is my first language because I was born in
हमारे
Bengal.
फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज बंगाली,
My
सेकंड
first language
हिंदी,
Bengali,
थर्ड
second Hindi, third Sanskrit.
बंगाली, हिंदी,
Bengali, Hindi,
इंग्लिश पे संस्कृत,
Sanskrit,
और फोर्थ
and
लैंग्वेज
fourth
इंग्लिश
language
है।
English.
फिर सरकार चेंज हो जाता है,
Then
एजुकेशन
government
डिपार्टमेंट
change,
चेंज
they
होता है,
change education departments, they make new courses.
जैसे जैसे सरकार बनते हैं,
The government
हमारी
change and
सरकार
they
बोलते हैं
change
तो
the
बोले
education system.
संस्कृत के पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं, ऐच्छिक कर दो, ऐच्छिक समझते हैं। जैसे जैसे सरकार बनते हैं, कम्युनिस्ट सरकार हो गया तो बोले
Like the
संस्कृत के पढ़ने की
communist
जरूरत नहीं,
parties,
ऐच्छिक
they
कर दो,
come and say no
ऐच्छिक
need to
समझते हैं,
study Sanskrit,
वो कर देते हैं।
so they change the subject. So it depends on the ruling party also. Dai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.